The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Dante.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Dante Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am, sir, you. Yeah, you. Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Donta and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Dante Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Dante Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Dante Morrison's website, www.dantemorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Dante. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Donta and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
What it do, everybody? everybody? What it do? Happy Monday, the last Monday of January 2022. Can you believe it? We're about to hit February, the second month of 2000 deuce, and the time is flying by. So look, get up in here, get in the comment section. Let's get this conversation going because we got a lot of hot topics to talk about on tonight. It's a lot of stuff that's been dropping over the last 3 days that we have not had the opportunity to discuss and dissect. So if you are a fan of the Donta Show, invite your friends, families, cousins, and loved ones, your exes, your currents, all that to watch the show on tonight. But I'd be remiss to not bring to the forefront of the show the man besides the man, my phenomenal sidekick, my partner in crime. Who are you?
I'm Dana Dane. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What up, Sean?
Sean Degree. Where you been, Sean? Where you been?
In
Asia,
Paris.
Right. Asia been laying low on us. They ain't been here in a minute. I mean, what's going on with that whole clan you got?
I know. What's happening?
So get up in here, y'all. So we have a great lineup on tonight. A great array of topics to unpack and talk about. But before we go any further, listen, check us out on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to the Donta Show or Pyro Media on YouTube, do it right now. YouTube.com/Donta Morrison. YouTube.com/Donta Morrison. Subscribe to the Donta Show. And then make sure to subscribe to Pyro Media Network on YouTube. What is Pyro's YouTube link? Pyro, put in the comments, put in the chats, because I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say Pyro Media Showcase, Pyro Media Highlights, Pyro Media. I know it's Pyro Media Network.
Pyro. With the man himself.
Right. We love Pyro. Oh, yes, we do. We don't love anyone as much as you, Pyro.
What up, Kim? What up, D. White?
What it do, fam? We thank y'all for watching on tonight. YouTube.com/Pyro Media Network. YouTube.com/Pyro Media Network. Subscribe to Pyro. Subscribe to the Donta Show. Join the village, and let's get this conversation going. Yo, do you want to do a Dana drop? I don't know what you got.
No, we got some serious stuff to talk about tonight, man. I can motivate everybody anytime I talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got that G. You ain't me.
So,
but
handle it for me. Let me find this text.
But anyway, I want to see those black hearts up there. Let's go. We're gonna start this year off right, especially next month. We want those black hearts floating and flying here. Again, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Do not just watch. Subscribe. Kim, I need you to subscribe. D White, I know you already subscribing. Dwayne Morgan, I know you already subscribing. Most of y'all on here still get Finger Hut, like I said, Avon, all of that. Tupperware. Essence. Do they even still make BT Jet 5 magazine?
They still make
all that.
They still make Jet.
Some of y'all still got a MySpace. Y'all subscribing to that. So go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Dwayne, just subscribe. Dwayne, I get the alerts.
What up, Dwayne?
What up, Dwayne?
Welcome to the village, baby. Give me a black heart over there on YouTube.
Make it happen.
Let's go.
Look, y'all, we really do appreciate y'all rolling with us. I got a memory, I think, last week of when we started the Donta Show as far as bringing Dana on to go live. And it's been 2 years. You've been rocking with me for 2 years in front of this screen. We've only missed like about a month in 2 years' time. But Dana has been doing this with me for 24 months. So do me a favor, y'all. Give it up. To Dana Dane DNA. If y'all don't know, Dana does the intro music for the show because Dana is a musician. He's not just a drummer. He's a musician. He's a jack of all trades. He plays the percussions. He plays you said the banjo?
The piccolo. I'm a piccolo
player. He's a flutist.
He's a
flautist. Like what's her girl? What's her Lizzo? So he does flauts. He does all that kind of stuff. He also writes. He sings. He's a minister. Y'all didn't know that. He's a church boy. Dana is a lot. He wears a lot of hats.
Hey, look and my reward is some chapstick because I don't want to smile and bleed to death because of these lips. Get yours here. Get you a little bit.
Let us coat real quick, y'all.
Yeah, because
let us coat.
It's kind of dry outside.
Yeah, because we know some of y'all are looking and y'all are wanting. It's all good.
What's going on?
Let
me look what. So I did 3 push-ups right before the show.
Boom.
So I'm feeling really good right now. The pecs is showing
Boom.
three.
So boom.
Boom.
Let me lower the camera a little bit because all they see is our foreheads.
Yeah, you know
there we
what I'm
go. All right. So look, so we're gonna get this going. So Kwame is the producer extraordinaire, the man behind the Dante Show, and he gives us our lineups, our topics, all that kind of stuff. So Kwame, we are now in your hands.
Let's go, baby.
Where we start? Here we go, y'all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. First up, pop culture topics. And y'all light this comment section up as we go through these pop culture topics because it's going to be stuff we can all relate to, that we've all been shawowed by. So let's shawow together. Here we go. Who we got first up? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Isn't she lovely? Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at Rihanna. Rihanna's bad. I don't care. Rihanna is a baddie. And A$AP Rocky has scored one with that. So give it up for A$AP Rocky because he has climbed Mount Everest and put his flag in it because from this day forward, they are attached. They are joined for life. Once you impregnate, there is nothing else that needs to be done. Even if he disappears, he can always say, that's my baby mama. Rihanna, the billionaire, is pregnant by who? A$AP Rocky. Never saw that one coming, but I'm happy for him.
He saw it coming and so did she.
No pun intended. But so yeah.
So no, but listen, the funny thing is, I've seen this meme today. Chris Brown and Drake, and they had them both crying.
I mean, Chris had a chance.
Chris had
first shot at it. Did she date Drake? But she also dated. Did she date Derek Jeter? She dated an athlete. She dated an athlete too. She dated a lot of people, to be quite honest. But I am really happy for Rihanna because I mean, she really has. She did it her way. I mean, she is a billionaire. She don't need no dude. So any dude that she's with, clearly she wants to be with him.
Yep.
You know, and that's what I love about it because so often people get in relationships because they just gotta be with somebody. I can't just by myself. Rihanna don't need nobody.
Yep.
She don't, but she was like, yo, it's something about A$AP. What is his real name?
A$AP.
Okay. Something about A$AP.
Like Esau. A$AP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the book of A$AP. So something about A$AP.
11th verse.
That kept her him. And she's like, yo, I love you enough to carry your child and to give you a baby. So kudos to this couple. I think the baby is going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be great. She dated a billionaire Saudi. Thank you, Kim, because before the show, I was talking to our executive producer about this, and he was like, but Rihanna's a billionaire. I'm like, yeah, but the odds of Rihanna meeting another billionaire and being compatible with that billionaire because she's young. You know, ain't like Rihanna's, 50, 60. This ain't old money. Rihanna is young money, so she ain't gonna find too many young billionaires that's gonna want to rock life the way she rocks life. Exactly. Because Rihanna still lives. And if you follow Rihanna on IG or just whatever, Rihanna lives. She lives like a girl her age. So she don't want no old dude that ain't about it. She still wants to hit them streets.
She wants this dude in a leather pants.
She wants to do in leather pants because the block is hot.
The block is hot.
So I give her props for that. I give her props. Everybody looking at Beyonce and Jay-Z, they both have the same kind of finances, yada yada.
No, congratulations,
Riri, congratulations. Give me the invite to the baby shower. Let me know you registered. If you're on Amazon, let me know you registered. I'll get you like a little diaper pail or something. Things you need, practical things. You're going to get all the Gucci and Fendi baby cares and whatnot, but you need practical stuff. You need some little bottles, practical things.
Bottle cleaners.
Yeah, not gold lace bottles. You need practical, a Nook. You need extra pacifiers, all that kind of stuff. So let me know, Ree.
The warmers for the wipes.
She need all that. So let me know. So give it up for Rihanna, y'all. Give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Next up, who we got?
Oh, this nigga can't pull out of a parking lot. I mean, he backing up, he crashing.
Nick, the shooter cannon.
He need to play for the Golden State Warriors the way he shoots. The Splash Brother number 3 right here.
Nicholas has another baby on the way. I believe this is baby number 8. And to the best of my recollection, Nick just had a baby last month.
Yeah.
Just had a baby last month, and we talked about that. And Nick, you know what? I ain't mad. I ain't mad, Nick. Nick, you can afford them all.
You know what?
He can afford them.
I'm with the ladies right here. I gotta get with the ladies on this because, and I was thinking about this earlier. If it was a female that had the same money that he had, and had different baby daddies, she would be shamed upon. People applauding him.
Would she be shamed?
Of course they would. They would say she was a hoe,
a Kardashian.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, but you have to look at the double standard of it because if it was a woman, that was him.
But to be honest, I don't think nobody's applauding him.
No, they were on his show.
Oh, I'm not applauding
They did.
this. I don't applaud him for this because how do you be a father? When do you spend time to be a father? I mean, grant you got money, your kids will never want for anything financially, but it's too hard to divide yourself up. Who else got a lot of babies? What's the dude on Love and Hip Hop? The one that wears the blue fur coats and has the bob, the asymmetrical weave. He wears like teardrops. He had the songs going down.
Young Jock?
Yeah, Young Jock. Young Jock got a lot of babies. He got a lot of kids.
He has 8.
He got 8 kids, and I think it's like 6 baby mamas.
No, 4.
4 baby. That's a lot.
Yeah. But the thing with him, this guy, I'm just stuck on the fact that how society, you know, if you would have watched this show, they was applauding. Yeah. And it's, I mean, I'm just looking. If it was a woman.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
She would be getting dragged through the mud right now.
She would get stoned,
and that's not fair.
And can you imagine every time she got to go in front of the church every single time?
Right.
Like, man, you back in front of church again, sis?
I'm with y'all today, women. Show me some love. Everybody give me some blue hearts.
Definitely a double standard.
It is.
They're applauding because they say he's financially takes care of all his kids. But
it don't matter.
Yeah, finances. A kid needs more than finances.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a kid needs more. A kid needs the father present. And granted, your dad can be on Zoom or FaceTime and you can watch TV. That's my daddy.
You see how they dug you see how they dragged old girl who had the 8, what is it called? Yeah, you see how they dragged her? The 8 kids.
No, say the word you finna say.
I was gonna say Octomom.
I
was gonna say Octo, but Octagon, Big Cat, meow. You know, Swole Kitty, Kitten Hills. But no, they dragged her.
But they dragged her because they drug her because she was a single mom. I think she was single. And
this nigga's a single
dad. Hold on. We don't say the N-word in Dante show.
I'm sorry, this Negro.
Black man. So
is a single dad.
But hold on. The Octomom was single and was asking for money to care for all those kids. She was broke. She had no money. So she gave birth to 8 children and had to do a GoFundMe.
But she only had one baby daddy.
But hold on, but she had to do a GoFundMe and all that. So the community had to pay for all them kids. Nick ain't asking none of us for a dime to feed not one of his kids.
But what I'm saying is she had one baby daddy and got pregnant once.
No, I get that.
With 8 kids.
I get what you're saying, but folks are looking at the financial aspect.
But it was 2 married people on sextuplets on TV. They had a film show.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They had the kids first, and the community, you know, there's a cleaning company. You ever seen it?
No.
Anyway, the women, come on.
Nick is not married.
That's what I said.
Only married to Russell. Yeah, Kimora Lee has 2 baby daddies because she got pregnant by Russell.
And give us free.
And then she got by Jaimin. But she was married to both of them, so she was an honest woman.
Yeah, she was honest.
She was an honest woman, though. She was an honest woman. Now they ain't gonna shame Kimora. They ain't gonna shame Kimora. She was honest.
I just think it's a double standard.
It's definitely a double standard.
And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but I don't. But it also makes me wonder, why does Nick think this is applaudable?
Right.
Because that means that you were intimate with 2 women simultaneously.
There's only one person I know that's in the entertainment business that got more kids than him. And she could sing her face off. Kiki Wyatt.
And she got different baby daddies.
No, she only got 2.
That's different baby daddies.
He got different baby mama. 8.
Where we going?
I'm just saying, she got more kids than him.
And she's not shamed either.
She is not shamed of the gospel at all. Because she'll get in front of the church and still say it.
Allie said, I think he's disgusting. I said what I said. There we go. There you go. But you're right. Allie's finished with it.
Allie's done. Don't sign off, though. Yeah, stay for the whole show. Oh, she got 9, Sean? Okay, I thought she had 10.
She got 8 or 9. No, Kimura. Oh, did Kimura have another baby? I don't know. I can't validate that.
I thought she had the 2 with Russell and 1 with
she had 2
Give
with
Us
Russell.
Free.
She had 2 with Russell. Yeah, and then 1 with Jaime. Stop calling him Give Us Free.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. So
Jaime.
Okay, that's why you say Steve Urkel. You forget to say Jaleel White. So I just say Give Us His Free.
Kwame, who's next?
Give us free.
Nick, congratulations.
That's it. Go get it. Go get snipped. Go get that bypass.
We're not gonna hit on the baby. Congratulations. We hope the baby comes out healthy because we know you just lost the baby too.
Right.
So we pray the baby comes out healthy and is a bundle of joy.
Go get that bypass.
So kudos to Nick, but it's time to get snipped. Like Claudine's son. Go ahead and get it snipped. All right, here we go. Next up. All right. So, who watched The View on today? Who watched The View on today? And who knows what came out of Whoopi Goldberg's mouth on today? So, Whoopi said something that really sparked controversy and set Twitter ablaze. And it's something that I get what she was trying to say,
but it didn't come out right.
It didn't come out right, and she sounded like a clown. So we're going to let you guys look at it, and then you be the judge. Was Whoopi right or was Whoopi wrong? Kwame, we're in your hands.
Well, also, if you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. No. It's not about race.
No, it's about a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy. It's about
but it's not about
ideal race.
But these are two white groups of people.
Well, they also have to black people
see them as white.
But you're missing the point. You're missing the point. The minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, white, Jews, everybody eats each other. So is it, if you're uncomfortable, if you hear about mouse, should you be worried? Should your child say, oh my God, I wonder if that's me? No, that's not what they're going to say. They're going to say, I don't want to be like that.
Well, hopefully.
I want to be cool.
Yeah. Most kids, they don't want to be cruel.
No, they don't.
And we're living in an era where people are comparing vaccine cards to the yellow stars, where people are comparing vaccinations to what Anne Frank went through.
Yeah.
So it is necessary for kids to learn about
about man's inhumanity to man, however it exposes itself. I have to cut you off.
I just want to say that mouse was banned and it flew to top 20 of Amazon's rules last week, of charts.
Yes.
People, the more you ban it, the more we want to read it.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied. I know you fucking lied. So here we go. So we're going to maturely unpack what Whoopi said on today. Whoopi said that the Holocaust was not about race. Hopefully, all of you watching are familiar with the Holocaust and what happened to Jews during that dispensation in time. So Paul says, I kind of understand what she was trying to say. Dana and I talked before the show, and we understand what she was trying to say. But sometimes when you cannot say the right thing, just don't say nothing. Because what Whoopi was trying to say was that the Holocaust was not about color. So I will give her that. Now, Whoopi, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm trying to save you, sis. I think she was trying to say it was not about color, because she looked at the white race as being,
white race.
Germans were white, Jews were white, Germans killed white Jews. She saw the whiteness and was like, but you know, whites in America did all this stuff to blacks. So she looked at it from a color perspective. However, as we further unpacked it, Dana and I talked about this, the Germans had in their mind that they were the superior race.
Right.
So they didn't see anybody outside of Germany as being a better race of white people than they were. They created their own race construct. So blonde hair, blue eyes, tall, strong, athleticism, that type of thing.
Right.
And they saw Jews.
Hairy chest women.
Yeah. You always got to ruin it.
I mean, but that was it though. Hairy chest women.
No, that's Russians. That ain't Germans.
Sorry.
So they did it to whereas they looked at the Jews as being weaker pieces of the white master race.
Mm-hmm.
So Hitler's goal was to create a master race, and it was not a master race of white people. It was a master race of Germans. So it was about race. So when Whoopi started talking, it was like, yo, Whoopi, yo, no, no. One, it was super insensitive for survivors of the Holocaust and their families. Super insensitive.
Exactly.
It wasn't about race. It was about humanity. Humanity was just wrong. Girl, what?
It was all of that, but it was definitely about race.
It was about race. It was about race.
That had something to do with it. And oh boy, you said wasn't even German?
Who, Hitler?
The little guy.
Hitler.
What was he?
Hitler wasn't German.
Let's see what he was.
He wasn't German. He was not born in Germany, but he transferred over to Germany, and with the power of mind control, convinced the whole nation that they were the master race. But bro, you ain't even part of us. How you? Whatever. That's a whole different situation. You know, that's kind of like pastors. That's a whole different situation.
She should have Googled it because it starts open with racism.
Well, Whoopi thinks that she's the be end all be all. So let's see what folks are saying in the chat. So do you guys think that Whoopi was right or Whoopi was wrong? I mean, Paul chimed in and said, Candace over on YouTube said, hella interesting. Candace said, what sis said was hella interesting, but I'm not sure if she was on the right track. You know? Paul said, Jewish people don't see themselves as whites. I was told yesterday by one when we got in a conversation. So do Jewish people see themselves as melanated? And not saying black, but they see themselves, where they see themselves as, Paul? I wish you would have dug deeper into that conversation.
Yeah, so what do
they see themselves as, Paul, so you can bring it to the Dante show and educate us. Because I've never had a conversation with a Jewish individual to hear, what do you see yourselves as? How do you identify? When it comes to this whole racial construct, where do you fall? You don't see yourself as white. You don't see yourself as black either, but are you a person of color? Sean Degree, I don't know what the hell to say. I don't know. I don't know. Paul said I got pissed, so I walked away. Why'd you get pissed, Paul? Paul, do you see Jewish folks as white people? Is that what pissed you off, Paul? I'm gonna tell you this story. I was in class one time, and I had a classmate who was she's Armenian, and she sat in class and she says, "Well, I identify as black." The three of us that are black in the class, we said, "How do you see yourself as black?" Because I feel that I can relate to what you guys experienced, and how racism affects you. So I identify as black. I'm like, but you're not black. You're Armenian. And I mean, thank you for recognizing we've been through a lot of stuff, but you're Armenian. Why don't you identify as Armenian? And she kept going on and beating this thing, I'm black. You can't say I'm not black. No. I can say you're not black because you're not black. You're Armenian, Right. And it was this whole, the cops got called, no lie. Cops got called. She felt she was being bullied, and it was all that kind of stuff. It was just, right, ma'am, enough, right, enough. So Paul said he didn't recognize his white privilege of his skin color. Now, Paul, so that is a good point. So Kwame, can you put that back up?
Yeah.
He didn't recognize his white privilege of his skin color. Now, let's unpack that, because we also have a lot of black people that look white, those that are passing. So if a black person who knows they are black, who lives their life as a black person, but is constantly perceived as non-black, You know,
I know some of those.
Yeah, I know some folks, and they're telling you, "Yo, I'm black." You ain't black. Look at you. No, I'm black.
Right.
You know, I'm black. So
go down to New Orleans somewhere.
New Orleans, and they black. You know, so it makes you wonder. So if the Jewish person you talk to, just saying that when you talk to, doesn't see himself as black, is it really because he's like, yo, I understand, you know, as a person of color, although he may look white.
Right.
You know, I know it gets tricky and it gets confusing, but you know, yeah, Pam, there you go. There's a lot of people that don't consider themselves white. Syrians, for one. Yeah, because white people have I'm not white, so I can't speak for all white folks, but white folks got a certain look. And we all know white folks look a certain way. People of color have a different look. When you introduce that melanin, that beautiful melanin, there's a different look. There's
a different walk, a different swag.
You know, it's just different whether they're whether they're Syrian,
with a white
Persian,
do this from
whatever.
Malibu.
Shaking the whole camera.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. You know they, you know, trying to take everything from us.
Who is that?
Yeah, the man.
Yeah.
I'm woke now.
Yes.
Look at
a dude I've been in jail. I'm woke.
Yeah, you've been in jail one time for 2.5 hours.
I'm woke. Yeah. Never been in jail. We joking.
Yeah,
but I'm woke.
So
what Sharitha said?
Sharitha said, if you don't have melanin in your skin, I see you as white. Because if there is a mixed child and they have more melanin, they automatically see them as black. 1% rule, right? The one drop. If you got one drop of black in you, you are considered black. Period.
Exactly.
Mariah Carey, black.
Black.
That one drop. You know,
Holly Berry,
black. Alicia Keys, black.
Black.
You know, they're
Kwame Corbett, black. Bliggity black.
Bliggity black. They're black. Paul just really got me with that. So, and thank you, Alessandra Diggs. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't gonna bring it up, but my godchildren, you know, if you saw my goddaughter walking up to you, she's 2 years old, you wouldn't think she had a smidge of black in her. But then when you see her mama, you like, oh, okay.
Well, I got some Caspers at home.
You know, yeah, and it's a lot of folks that
I have some clear kids.
There's a lot of folks that, and we get so caught up in this exterior that there's a lot of black folks out there that are truly black. My god kids are black. They are surrounded by blackness. They're gonna have swag for days because all they are with is black, you know, and their mama is bliggity black. So Addison is beautiful, blue eyes, the whole nine. It's like, come on, y'all, she's black. Stop tripping.
Right.
You know, so I just imagine what they're gonna have to deal with trying to justify their blackness to people that only view black folks as looking like black.
Well, who else was it? Was that Zendaya?
Zendaya.
Clark Gable. A lot of people didn't know Clark Gable was black. The old actor.
I know Clark. He was black.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They just filmed him in whiter. It was in black and white film.
Uh-huh.
So when they put his makeup on him, that's why he tall, dark, and handsome. That's where it came from, is because of him.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Clark Look at Dana bringing some stuff. Well, they also said Abraham Lincoln was black too. People said if you Google was Abraham Lincoln black, some people are saying Abraham Lincoln was black, but he was passing and he passed off as a white man, but he was black.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said
that? I want to Google it right now.
Should I Google it?
Google it right now. It was Abraham Lincoln black and see what happened.
Let me see.
Yeah, but it is research articles out there.
I think it means Abraham Jenkins.
Just Google Abraham Lincoln. I ain't gonna sit here and just make up stuff now. Google it. Type in ABRA.
I know how to spell Abraham, but okay. I'm sure that it was a Jenkins, the one that worked on cars. Abraham.
Come on,
Jenkins?
We got a show to do. Abraham Lincoln.
Ahead,
you know, I'm just saying. Just make us Abraham Lincoln. Ain't time for all this. So make it happen. All right. So Abraham Lincoln is said to have been black. All right. So while Dana looks at that, Kwame, was there more pop culture? Are we going to get into our topic of the night? I'm not sure. If we're going to get into our topic of the night, while Dana looks this up, let's just go ahead and go into, boom. Abraham Lincoln described himself as black in his complexion.
Yeah, I see it right here.
1859 as dark, but whether he meant either an ancestral is unknown. Abraham Lincoln said as Negro. Abraham Lincoln, out of his own mouth, described himself as Negro. Now, he may have never said, I'm a black man, but he described himself as having black attributes. That would have infuriated Paul Jackson had he been back there in those times, because he's looking at Abraham Lincoln like, nah, bruh, you was white. You was a white president. I don't care how you identify or what you think you are. Paul would have said, nah, cuz you white. Abraham Lincoln described himself
That's probably why they killed
as
him.
black and his complexion as dark.
Charlize Theron says she's African American.
She is. She's from Africa.
She always says it. The people be like,
she is from Africa.
Charlize Theron is African American.
Theron.
Whatever it is.
I met her before. She's a lovely woman.
But you know who is not African American? Idris.
He's not.
He's just a black man.
Yes. So thank you. Chris Plummer said Abraham Lincoln was black. He is the only coin that has a brown or bronze color.
Yep.
Historical facts from CL.
Obama was second.
He matches his penny. Right. Obama was the second black
they
president.
ain't gonna say that.
They ain't gonna say that. See, we trying to educate y'all. We trying to wake y'all up. Because y'all been asleep.
I'm woke.
Y'all been asleep all this time. Abraham Lincoln was colored.
I'm sorry.
Abraham Lincoln was the color of a penny, and that's why the penny is dark. So you know what? On that note,
I think that's the truth though. I think he was
black. Just take us to commercial, Kwame, because I done got upset.
Yeah.
Oh, is there more pop culture? Hold on. Is there more pop culture, Kwame? Because you know I done got mad because folks think we lying.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at, she just looks so heavenly. She probably curse y'all in a minute.
When I say that the documentary, the 4-hour documentary on Janet Jackson, it gave me what I needed, but I wanted so much more. It was a lot of stuff left out, but it was good. I liked how it just showed just a lot of personal moments that she had with Michael. She talked about the daughter, you know, she talked about that. What she did not talk about was
her third husband?
Her last husband.
Yeah.
When I say it was like no mention, no words, no nothing, you would just think she gave birth to a child, you know, and wasn't no daddy involved, because she did not mention that husband at all. But I will say that I loved her transparency. I loved her honesty. I loved how she talked about the men that she fell in love with and why those relationships ended. I'm trying to talk, so I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that did not see it. But she was very open and honest about her relationships and what they consisted of and why they went downhill.
I honestly think if James would have had his head on right, that they probably would have stayed together.
No, I think Renee. I
don't think it would have been a Renee. She was so much in love with James, he just couldn't get himself together.
She was, but she was also young. She hadn't come into her own. She was with James before Control. So I think James would have been able to handle the post-Control Janet the same way that Whitney kind of eclipsed Bobby. You know, James was big with DeBarge, but without DeBarge, James was not L.
So you think she would have ran him over?
I think she would have ran him over. I think the media and the community and all that, we would have made him a non-factor, which would have messed with his ego. Because, you know, the male ego is very, very, very fragile and very delicate. So Janet became a meteor. She took off, but James was only a part of a family group. You know, L left and went solo and had success. James didn't make no solo album. Did James even sing lead on a song?
Yeah.
Which one?
We Are the World.
Be quiet. Be quiet. He wasn't. No, he didn't.
That
was L.
Oh,
Only one that had leads in DeBarge was Bunny and L. Bunny sung A Dream.
Well, no, Bobby started off the
but
other
Bobby
one.
was in Switch.
No, not Bobby. The other brother started off.
Randy?
He started off the one song with I Like the Way You Go. That wasn't L that sang that whole song.
Okay.
That was the other brother.
Which you don't even know his name.
But it was the other light
It wasn't
dude with the perm.
James. It wasn't James.
Okay.
They didn't have perms. That was their hair.
That was not.
That wasn't no perm. That was their hair.
What was it?
About? They was mixed.
Were they black?
They was black.
Because they mama this color.
They was black, but they daddy.
Their daddy was blue eyes.
Right, blue eye. But anyway, I think that Renee, anybody that watched it, I think
he was
Renee
a match for her.
would have been the one that would have stuck around if he had been a. I don't think Renee was an opportunist. I don't think it was an opportunity. I think Renee truly loved Janet. I think he helped her get to where she's at. I think that because of Renee, she stepped out of her shell. I loved how Renee was comfortable enough to allow her to be
right
who she was, the sexy side of her. He pulled all that out. I liked Renee.
Yeah,
I did. I think
a lot of men wish that you know that was them in that picture they took too.
Yeah, of course. And I looked at Jermaine. I'm looking at Jermaine just laughing though, like, you clown, you idiot. Especially the way she was talking about Jermaine. I'm like, dude, you had her on your fingers. She just wanted to be around you, but you was just like, you know, you was just being a dude.
Well, he's a sex symbol, so that I'm just saying.
Jermaine Dupri.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied. I know you fucking lied.
We can just shut this whole show
Hold
off.
on, wait.
You just called Jermaine Dupri a sex symbol?
He's a sex symbol, so he had a lot of women coming at him.
No,
you know,
he
pulling
had
on
money.
his coat
He
hat
had
tails.
money. He had
You
money.
know, he was modeling all of, you know.
He had money. He had money. We talking about getting that grill fix, Jermaine.
I can't talk about
She had
nah,
ju-
man.
she had
I want to work
Jermaine
with Jermaine.
Before Jermaine got that grill fix, she had old school struggle Jermaine. The
Wait.
Jermaine now still ain't no sex symbol, but he's better than what he was then.
I just wanted to see what the comments was going to be.
Dupri.
Hey,
Oh,
I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. Look at the comments.
Yeah, a sex symbol. He's a symbol. He is a symbol. Oh my goodness. Okay, so moving on. Right, Chris. Looks like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. He does. He does. I mean, he
my
just got
God.
money. He does right, Shreek. Like Jermaine, like he don't have good sex. Like he just later and start smiling.
Oh my
he's
God.
excited to be with Janet. Just like, bruh.
Look, I just wanted to set our comments feed on fire.
Oh,
and I did that.
You did that.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Hey, Cuzzo.
What up, Cuzzo?
All right, so on that note, if you have not watched the 4-hour Janet documentary on Lifetime, you know, I'm sure it's going to air numerous more times, but it was well worth the watch. I really appreciate it. I like parts 1 and 2 better than 3 and 4. I think 1 and 2 really gave me what I needed. 3 and 4 was good, but it's kind of like, yeah, we already know all this. But, you know, 1 and 2 was really, I like the basics.
She looks the same.
The beginnings of, no, she doesn't. The basics of Janet. I like the fight she had with Jimmy and Terry.
That one when she left.
I like that. I like seeing the raw Janet.
The big Jimmy Jam.
Yeah, the big Jimmy Jam. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Sip on some water. You get your libation. We're gonna come back and close it out with our topic of the day. We're gonna be back in 30 seconds. Be right back.
Smeagol.
back, y'all. We back. All right, we're gonna go into this our last closing topic of tonight. We're not sure what happened. I think it was a little glitchy, but it wasn't my Wi-Fi.
It wasn't mine.
Whose was it?
Because we're not using my hotspot today.
Oh, so anyway, so here we go for our topic of the day. So you ever talked about like watch how celebrities have these huge entourages,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. So like they can't do nothing by themselves, especially the hip hop artists when they go on stage, like about 400 people with them. Or you see other chicks when they go on the block, they got all their girls with them. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You know, does that help them get to the next level, or does it add to their demise by having these large entourages to kind of make it appear like, you know, they're the center of everything? Would you want a large entourage?
You know what? I have a lot of brothers and cousins, so that's probably who would probably be my main
circle
because you know, just like, you know, for example, the Nipsey Hussle situation. You know, the guy that killed him was in his entourage, was a part of his crew. So I would basically just keep.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just think it's just a show thing. I don't know if it's just like, you know, because probably about 90 of them out of the 90% of them are probably all yes guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or to pump that person up, or yes women, yes girl, you know, to pump that person. They need that validation from their crew. That's why they walk out there the way they do, cocky and stuff like that.
But then I go with me, y'all. Let's go back, way back to the 90s. MC Hammer. MC Hammer had a huge entourage, and he was like really the financial base for so many individuals. And he helped a lot of people within his Oakland neighborhood come out of poverty, you know, where he's hiring them to be his driver, hiring them to ride his horse, hiring them to wash his car. They was all just hired to really help because he had the money. So he pulled in his squad, his community to kind of better it. So when I look at it from that lens, I'm like, okay, so maybe having a lot of money can do some good. But when do you cut off? Like let's just say you won money, you wrote another hit album, and you make all this money, you know, and then you got your core group, but then you're starting to meet other people that can benefit, you know, from knowing you, from your success. Would you bring them in?
I wouldn't know, because see, I wouldn't let people get that close to me like that. First of all, especially because of this virus, one, and then two,
we're talking about a non-virus state.
So we're going back to the 90s?
Yeah, we're in the 90s.
Okay, so back in the 90s,
you were 20, in your 20s, upper. We ain't gonna be fraudulent.
When I graduated in 94 from high school.
Right, yeah.
When I graduated in 94.
Kyrie made a good point.
What did he say?
And who helped him when Hammer went broke?
That's what I was going to get to.
You took a long time.
Thank you, Kyrie Sinaj. When he poured into all of them, nobody reached back out to him and said, here, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for helping me get to this level. Thank you for helping me get to this level. The only person I've seen do that is when Puffy became bigger than Andre Harrell.
Okay.
He hired Andre Harrell.
Okay.
To, you know, do his stuff.
Okay.
Because Andre Harrell gave him his start.
Right.
So
right.
I don't. If people do that, it's not seen enough. You know, it's not seen. We don't see it enough. It's probably being done, but I think we need to see it more.
Or I'm sorry.
What? What are you looking at? Kevin? Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kyrie.
What do you say?
Because y'all gonna stop blowing up Dana's head like he's some teenager.
Thank you, Kevin. These haters right here, they my brothers and I love them. But listen, we off topic. We off subject.
Oh, yeah. Get off of you. Get off of you. I like what Chris Plummer said. Chris said, entourage is speak to one's ego.
Yeah.
It creates an illusion of strength in numbers.
That's it. Yep.
Having an entourage creates camouflage to hide one's imperfection and covers their insecurities. Yep. Okay. I believe that.
That's perfect.
I believe that. I think that these ones that have these large entourages, it's like, why are you going to have so many folks around you? You know, why do they make you feel more important?
That's what I
Make
said.
you feel more
Validated.
powerful?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with it?
Because you're the head man. You walking around like the boss.
But then I flip it because sometimes you got these big entourages because you want to get your homies off the streets. It's like, I know what it's like to be out there in the streets and struggling. I've made it. My give back is keeping my boys close so they're not out there doing dirt.
But then they do something stupid.
Yeah, but you can't control how everybody act. But it's like, yo, I want to expose y'all.
Right.
Some folks only act ignorant because they're not exposed to anything better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there are some people that they forget where they came from and they elevate and then they don't pull nobody up with them. Mm-hmm. To me, that's not always good. Like that's not always good. But you also got to be mindful who you're pulling up with you, because everybody can't breathe at that higher altitude.
No, they can't.
You know, some people
you got to let them go.
You got to let them.
You can't take everybody with you.
Yeah. You
cannot take everybody. I'm sorry, family, friends. Everybody can't go because everybody not ready for that ride.
Right. But then how do you handle it? How do you handle it? And this is something that I'm asking everybody. How would you handle it if you didn't take everybody and then everybody came against you?
If you didn't take everybody,
yeah, it's like I can't take all y'all with me, and then you go up, and then the same ones that you said I can't take with me, they start airing all your dirty laundry. You ain't this, you ain't that, yada yada yada. How would that make you feel?
It will make me feel bad because they don't know what position I will be in to be able to help them. Just because I didn't take you with me doesn't mean that I'm not going to help you get to where you need to be. You just can't get on this ride with me. Let me get there, and then I know your talent. I know what you can do, and then I'll reach back down and pour into you because that's only going to make me look better, especially if you blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't go this ride.
And that's probably what Beyonce told Latavia.
Yeah, probably.
And Latavia is still waiting for Beyonce to come back and get her.
Right.
Sitting there.
She
come back, y'all. She told me. I'm going to leave Destiny Child, but I'm going to go and make a room for all of us. And I'm going to open the door for all of us. And I'm going to sit here in Atlanta in my townhouse. And she's going to come back and get me. I'm waiting.
Tavia is watching tonight.
Yeah,
don't talk about it.
Wait a minute. Who was Chloe? Okay, I'm coming after Chloe. Okay, I'm going to sit and wait.
Did she sign her?
Chloe?
No, did she sign? No, I know Chloe and Haley.
No, she didn't sign. She didn't sign up with Destiny's Child. Oh. But I'm just saying, you get those kind of individuals that say, I'm gonna come back and get you, and then you sitting on the porch waiting, like when your daddy says he's gonna come, your daddy never show up.
But we don't know what else went on with that. We only know what we see. So it could have been some stuff that was said that was not in the media. They could have had some kind of other kind of beef going on or whatever. But my thing is, again, sometimes you have to get yourself in position to be able to help everybody. And sometimes you have to go, with a small crew to get in that position to help. Now, if you get to that position and you're at a position where you can help people and you just don't, then yeah, of course I'm gonna hate on you. Because it's like, dude, you're in a position. Some people are in positions where it's like, I'm not asking for a handout. Just get me through the door and let me do the rest.
That's true. That's true. Just get me through the door.
Get me through the door.
Just don't close the door.
Yeah.
I like what Ahmad just said. Ahmad said, seems like they were never a friend at the core.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be clear. Some don't want to hear the truth about their actual level of what they bring to the table.
That's
that is true. That is true because it's like when you ask a person, okay, so listen, I'm about to go over here and make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring you with me if you can add something to the table. What can you add to the table? Oh,
and we don't want no greens that look like spinach.
Oh, well, I can. No, bro. What can you do? Because once I open this door and go in, the folks on the other side, I'm gonna have to justify why I have you at the table with me. And some people, they get to the table and now they looking like Mumford. They just sitting there. They have no skill set. They have no craft. They have nothing to bring. But all this time, they've been woofing up all this noise about me and you,
yeah.
me and you, CMB. And it's like, well, yo, I want to bring you. I wanted to bring you so bad, but I pulled you in and you embarrassed me.
I like what CL Plummer said, but the one thing about CL Plummer,
it's gonna be on the screen.
Okay.
We have a producer.
Okay. The one thing that's in there, like the Braxtons, what he's saying, CL, I'm not sure if you knew, but her sister.
So you're not gonna read the whole thing?
Okay, there will always be someone against you. Everyone is not designed for your full journey. It's okay to complete your assignment and move on to the next. It's called growth. The Braxtons are a perfect example. Tony, spelled wrong, had a solo career. I'm just messing with you, CL. Tony had a solo career and then came back for her sisters, but they could not leave the starting gate. And when she started, she didn't have to go back and get them. Okay, here's the thing. When Tony got her solo career, her sisters always were with her. They were her background singers from day one because they were a group. They wanted Tony. So Tony always had her sisters with her. So she never really left them to have to go back to get them. She actually really didn't have a key role in Tamar's career. Tamar stepped out on her own and got her own thing.
She left him. I mean, she brought him with her, but I'm not your background singer.
Yeah, but the record label only wanted to sign her, but she didn't have to have them as her background singer.
She did it. But I'm your background
Tell
singer.
me out of all of them right now, like he said, they couldn't get out the starting gate. Out of all 19 of them, which one of them besides Tamar you see having a solo career? That could, if Tony would have said, here's the contract, I got you in the door, let's go.
But did Tony really want to bring them? Did she want to bring them, or was she just being allegiant to her sister? Did she want to bring them with her, or was she just like, well, I guess I gotta kind of take y'all because y'all my siblings? But did she want to really bring her sisters?
I believe she did.
Do you?
I believe she did.
Okay.
You wouldn't take your brothers and sisters with you if they could sing?
If they could sing, yeah.
That lessens your stress because you don't have to find.
Oh, wait. No, siblings will not lessen your stress.
No, I'm talking about finding people
that does not lessen your stress because you got siblings. It means I cannot tell y'all to shut the F up.
You can.
I can, but it's going to be different talking to my siblings because now I want to fire all of y'all. But I'm your sister. See, if I got me a random, give me some random background vocalist. I don't like you. You can go back home. When you got your siblings with you and your mama in your ear and all that kind of stuff, I bet they gave Tony hell.
I'm sure they did.
They wore her out.
Sure
and Tony
they did.
probably want to say, y'all only here because of me.
Right.
Because y'all didn't want y'all.
It ain't no group without me.
Right. They didn't want y'all.
It ain't no group.
Right.
CL, she left the group. Exactly. Yes.
They didn't want y'all. They didn't want you, Tamar.
Yep.
They didn't want you, Tawanda. They didn't want you. They wanted me. I am the star. So y'all sing background and shut up.
Exactly.
So I can only imagine. So she probably said, I'd rather not have my siblings here with me on this journey because y'all are taking all the fun out of it.
And she got up there was like Flash. You know what? It's lonely at the top.
Right at the top. Sorry, I'll get y'all back. if they open the door again for a girls group, but they don't need another girls group. Like Morris Day. Right. I don't need another girls group. We don't really need y'all. They got SWV. They got Escape. They out there already. Y'all the Braxtons.
They were trying to make them the all-female Jacksons.
They had one song. They had how many? Count the Ways. That was it. Yeah, Count the Ways. It was on the How High soundtrack. Count the Ways. You never heard Count the Ways?
Never.
The Braxtons has one song.
I'm gonna have to listen to that on the way home.
It was called Count the Ways, and I think Tamar led on it. It was a really good song, but they could not. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Sipping through the eyes. Right. Just sit back. That's all you do. And anybody can do that.
Yeah, we can.
We can do that. So, done.
That's
We're
it.
Braxtons.
There it is. SAG after it. Give me a check.
So
I oohed it out on there.
Yeah. So, Kyrie said the Braxtons' debut album was everything to him.
It was everything that it should not have been.
Because if anybody on here has heard the Braxtons album, let us know. Because I heard one song by the Braxtons, but they had a whole album. Listen, y'all, it is 8:59. We're going to wrap up tonight's episode. He did it. We're going to wrap this episode of Dante Show. Thank y'all for rolling with us on tonight. Please make sure to follow us on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Dante Morrison. youtube.com/Dante Morrison. Also, make sure to subscribe to Pyro Media Network. I got a minute. youtube.com/Pyro Media Network. youtube.com/Pyro Media Network. I am on Instagram, Dante_Morrison. Morrison. Make sure to follow me. Dana's on IG at Dana716. Dana 716. Rock with us, roll with us.
Let's go.
We are back tomorrow night for another episode. Village, you know we love y'all. We thank y'all for being with us. Check us out tomorrow night right here on Facebook Live and YouTube. Tell all your friends to join in because tomorrow night's conversation is going to be epic. I promise you that it's going to educate and inspire you to be better and be greater. All right? So until then, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, practice social distancing, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless. We love y'all.
Spread love.
Instead of spreading lies.
Yes.
See you tomorrow. And yes, Ahmad, Instagram and IG, same thing. I'm being rushed. Where's your show? See, the kids be coming all the time.